Hello everyone and welcome back to biology. We are here continuing with lesson number 5 on passive transport. So today, let's talk about what we did last class. We jot down the keywords that we needed to know for passive transport, and today I'm going to explain a little bit about what passive transport is and why it's necessary for cells and the different kinds of passive transport there is, okay? So last class we've jotted down in our notes that passive transport is the movement of molecules through the cell membrane without the use of energy. So again, the cell membrane is like the doorway of the cells. It is the outer covering. It is what controls what goes inside the cell and outside the cell. That's why I say it works like a doorway. So passive transport is the movement of molecules. So it can be glucose, it can be protein, it can be water, it can be a lot of things. And in case you did not know, glucose means sugar. But that's a fun fact. So passive transport is the movement of those things going inside and outside of the cell without using energy. So it's kind of just using the movement itself. It is not like actually needing like for the cell to have any energy to actually do it. Now, passive transport, there are 3 different times passive transport occur, and the first one is of small molecules such as carbon dioxide and oxygen. So this happens through the diffusion of lipids. Now, what did we say lipids were? I'll give you a second to look at your notes from back then or from like a week ago and tell me what lipids are. So lipids are chains of fatty acids, right? Right. So the small molecules such as carbon dioxide and oxygen are passively transported throughout the cell by the diffusion through lipids. So what this means, remember, diffusion is something that goes from lower concentration to higher concentration or vice versa. So that means that where there's a lot, then like they disperse to make a little bit, or they go from a little bit and bunch up together and make it a lot. And that is with the lipids, and that is how the small molecules such as carbon dioxide and oxygen passively transport through the cell membrane. The second one is water. Water uses passive transport through the cell by osmosis. Now, osmosis, like we learned last class, is the diffusion of water across a cell membrane. So again, diffusion is going from higher concentration to lower concentration, or from lower concentration to higher concentration. So the water just kind of like moves back and forth, and that is osmosis within the cell, and water goes inside and outside of the cell by that process. And the third and last one are large molecules such as glucose, which is the diffusion through carrier proteins. So I inserted an image in our last class video of what that looks like. So if you need to reference that, go ahead and go to last class video. But that is what it is. The carrier proteins kind of just hug the molecules and then open and let it into the cell. So that is that. Though I am going to insert those 3 passive transports, different kinds of passive transports, in a diagram at the end of this clip, I do need you to send me an image of it, that you have it in your notes, because it's going to be extremely important for you to know this. And you are to send me a picture of it to my email. Again, if you have any questions or concerns or whatever about today's class. Please let me know. I'm here to help you guys with whatever you need, and I hope to be hearing back from everyone very, very soon. I hope you all have a very wonderful day.